Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Last time we left off, we did some quests with Melia, and I was out here killing uniques. So let's go ahead and put Melia back in the party here, and we're gonna mark Colony 9 backup as our next quest. So I do have a few things to go over here. So yeah, I did a few things, not much, but so this was the Tyrkin that was on one of the islands over here, or not Tyrkin, Golkin over here, and they actually had one of the Legacy of the Seven chests here, Veneris rings, and they increase your TP by 20 at the start of a chain attack. There's also a container nearby that I looted and got a sunlight choker. Then I defeated a unique monster and got Trout Hop, Naval Gyrus, and that's basically all I did. Just a few quick little updates there. I do need to, well, I don't need to change Noah around, really. I had you on a different class because I didn't want to waste the CP I was getting. So you're just kind of hanging out on the cursor, so you can try to max that out, but nothing too crazy. So, with that, let's go ahead and get to the Colony 9 rescue tent. I believe is what that said. Phew. Maybe we'll even be able to finish off Melia's stuff today. And then next time we can tackle Nia's things. Wasn't an episode of this yesterday because I had a bunch of stuff come up, like just tons of things are happening, but we are almost at the end of Xenoblade Chronicles. We are getting there. Alrighty. I knew it was going to be a massively long LP, so that does smart. It sure does.
That'll leave a bruise. Be more gentle, Commander.
Don't expect miracles. I'm trying my best to heal you here.
Xeon, not the best healer.
Here, let me.
Thank you, miss. That would be great. What? You're...
Yup.
That should suffice. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
Queen Melia, to what do we owe the honor?
What good is a ruler if they cannot send aid to their people in times of need? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Xeon. Please, let me have your report.
Hey, look! Isn't that the Queen?
What? Like the real deal?
Right, back to my post. Excuse me. Origin's attack unfortunately caused a landslide near Alfeto Valley entrance. We've been treating the wounded, and also dispatched a survey team to scan the area. The thing is, we've lost contact with the survey team. The line just went dead.
There was a really loud sound earlier on. Could be more rocks.
I see. Then we'll take it from here. Uni, how are you doing over there?
I've healed up the worst of them. Now they just need a little R&R.
Oh, really? I've got to lie down?
Hey, Tyon.
Come on. If you've got the energy to flap your trap already, you'll be back on your feet in no time.
I see I had no cause to worry.
How many were on the survey team?
3. One was piloting the Levnis. Okay. I've sent the landslide's location to your iris. You can confirm it for yourself.
Got it.
If you happen to see an Anita from the survey team, could you... tell her to give back what she owes? Because I'll be waiting here until she does.
Whoa.
I'll be sure to deliver the message. I'm so sorry to have let this come to pass, everyone. This ordeal will be over ere long.
You watch yourself too, Your Majesty. Don't want to see you get hurt neither.
I hope you find our friends.
Okay.
Good to add more names.
It sounds like they're blowing leaves outside, so I don't think any of it's picking up on the recording.
You really love Colony 9, don't you, Uni? I can tell from the way your wings perk up.
Really? That's slightly uncomfortable.
That's just, I don't know, that's funny to me. Just, oh yeah, I can tell you really like this place. Oh, you can tell that just by the way my wings move. That's uncomfortable. Yeah. I mean, Melia would know quite a bit more about the Hyantia than Uni would.
Hey, look at that! A survey branch Levnis.
Quickly. We must rescue them at once.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that thing got smashed. Oh. Anita.
Hello? Who's... there?
It's all right. We're here to help. Stay still. I'll get that heavy thing off you right this instant.
Land's just Chris Redfield that shit.
Right, that's her injuries about treated.
You're a survivor by nature. Good fortune that we made it in time.
God, I would hate being stuck under a rock like that. I'm not the type of person that gets claustrophobic. Like, I wouldn't say I'm really claustrophobic. But one thing I definitely have a phobia of, and if it happens I freak out, is getting stuck. I've crawled under my bed before and kind of gotten stuck under it as a kid, and I remember there was a pipe one time I kind of crawled into and got stuck, and just the sensation of not being able to move, like at all, is horrifying to me. I hate it. I hate everything about it, and I start freaking out. It's one of the few, like, phobias I have. Luckily, it's one you don't run into much, as long as I don't try to go spelunking into, like, Nutty Putty and stuff like that.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. I thought I was a goner.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be Anita by any chance?
Yeah, I'm Anita.
Oh, that's great news. There was a guy in the rescue tent who was really worried about you. He said he wanted you to pay him back or something?
I suspect that was merely an excuse. He seemed really rather worried. Very insistent that you make it back.
Ah, it's got to be Kurt. We've been in the same unit since first term.
I believe that is Gondor?
He can be a little faint-hearted at times. I'd better go and try to calm him down.
I think it's just you doing a different voice.
Ah. So you've been joined at the hip since childhood?
Joined at the... sorry?
I mean that you were inseparable. You've had a special connection throughout your lives. You understand each other's feelings and you lift each other up in times of need, is what I'm trying to say. Your friends are irreplaceable. Be sure to treasure them.
Yes, Mom. Thank you.
Does she have someone in mind herself? There's someone out there special to her.
Yes. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
But then, she was imprisoned in Origin for so long, so maybe they're already...
Unfortunately, yes, I don't think Shulk is still
Some
around.
relations have changed.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, see, this is what I was hoping we would get out of this quest. Hello?
Ah!
His foot's trapped. We'll need to move the rubble very carefully.
Using arts would be far too dangerous. In which case...
Someone call for heavy lifters?
Yeah. We'll clear this out in no time.
You're in safe hands now.
Yes, thank you.
Hang in there just a little longer. We don't want to overlook anything.
Alrighty, yeah, you two can lift with the best of them. Alright, and the one last soldier. Okay, you don't have anything on top of you at least, but are you alive?
Hold on. It's going to be okay. There was a second landslide. Don't mind me. Look for the others.
Already done, friend.
We're well aware. But firstly...
Oh god, you almost...
Feels warm.
Jeez, Melia, you almost crushed his skull. It was dreadfully close.
Do not move from this spot. We're going to check the immediate area.
Yes. Of course.
Right. I think that's the lot of them accounted for.
I wouldn't relax just yet. The landslides have formed a sharp incline, in turn increasing the risk of loose rocks. I hardly need to state this, but the possibility of further landslides remains high.
Getting caught in another landslide would be undesirable. We must make some distance, and quickly. Back to Colony 9.
Yeah, I would say getting caught in a landslide would be highly undesirable. I would say it would not be ideal. I don't know. Something about saying being caught in a landslide would be undesirable is funny to me. That feels like a bit of an underreaction. Hello.
The Queen has returned!
Welcome back! We're glad to see you safe, Your Majesty!
It's so nice to see everyone paying respects to Uni.
We were at the site of the landslide, but the situation remains precarious. It is vital that we remove the remaining rocks upon the slope in the coming days. You shall have the castle's aid, of course.
That wasn't a misspeak. I didn't just call Melia Uni. I'm saying Uni is queen. Uni is queen of my heart.
But your own assistance in this matter would also be most appreciated.
Oh, we'd be glad to help. Never want to have to go through this again.
But if we hadn't, we'd never have got to meet Queen Melia. I don't regret it, because I learned today that we weren't forsaken.
Forsaken?
The only time we normally ever get to meet Your Majesty is at the homecoming. We've been through so many bitter times, but we've never known you to help us. Not so directly.
You make a valid point. From this moment on, I will endeavor to the best of my ability to allay your fears.
Ah, you're too kind, Your Majesty.
Then, in the interest of allaying fears, there may be another matter I would like to discuss with you.
Oh yes? Speak up then.
I would like, from this moment on, to let the colony elect their commander, of their own volition. And I don't mean just for appointing a successor after death, or for the purposes of reform. If they make their voices known, then I think I would gladly relinquish my position as commander this second.
What?
What brought this on?
Then, you wish to formally step down?
Well, I was always the consul's favorite plaything. I was a mere pawn, dancing to his whims, enacting his orders. But in coming to terms with our new life, I began to realize the qualities needed in a commander are very different nowadays.
Please don't belittle yourself, Xeon. You've worked so hard to get where you are.
Believe me, I've thought about this long and hard. About who really fits the role of a commander. It must be someone we all look up to. Someone with whom we can share our path.
Xeon.
While I do not object to your logic, Xeon, I hope you realize that our role is in essence naught but a figurehead. What that figurehead represents, however, is something only you can decide.
It's down to me.
A person is not shaped solely by their birthright or innate qualities. As long as you remain critical of who you are, whether you deserve the position or not has little relevance.
This crisis of conscience, you once experienced it as well, Your Majesty.
Of course. Everyone has their battles with self-doubt. How else does one grow as a person? If you remain true to yourself, then you have nothing to fear. In this rich tapestry of life, you must find the path that you are willing to weave.
I'll give it more thought then.
Very good. I look forward to hearing your answer.
Melia must have had her share of hardship to talk about these things in such depth. If she's ever stuck in a rut, I wonder if we'll be able to console her in the same way. Would she even want that?
Penny for your thoughts, Noah.
No, it's nothing. We should get going. We've got some traveling ahead of us.
Alright, well that was interesting. I should mention that, I know last time I left off, we were sitting outside of a dungeon, and I was like, I'm gonna go in there next time. We will still do that. I just walked away from it because I was like, well, I don't want to go in here off-screen, and I want to kill some uniques. So, I went ahead and took care of that, but we will be back to that place. I assure you. So, friction with Agnus. Why don't we check this out? We gotta go to the Ascension Grounds. Looks good to me. Whew, but yeah, we're rapidly approaching the end of this. I do just need to wrap this game up. I may even start doing like really long episodes, or just try and finish it tomorrow, depending on how much stuff is left. I don't know if I would really have enough time to do that, but we could see.
We didn't get the place wrong, did we?
Best girl. Uni may be queen.
Yeah. This is a surprise.
Uni may be queen, but Nia is best girl. Sorry, Uni. You're both fantastic, though. I love both Nia and Uni. Definitely my favorite characters.
Don't worry, I know the whole story. Oh, bloody hell.
Yes! Yes! Drop the act. Do it!
I see you are in good company.
Don't even bother, Nia. No, I love your other way of speaking.
They're kindly serving as my bodyguard. They're assisting me with a number of other matters, too.
The assistance goes both ways, actually.
We all one big, happy family!
Yes, that's right. Family.
Indubitably. I have a rough grasp of our present predicament. You've come to hear their side of the story, have you not?
You make it sound as if these are no ordinary Agnians.
With Queen Melia's assistance, we have been closely monitoring them on both sides. I'll get to the point. These people belong neither to Keves nor Agnus.
To be precise, they were formerly Agnian soldiers, but
Yeah, these are the soldiers that are like rebelling that killed that one person from the city.
now they claim to have lost their faith even in Agnus. This intense distrust of the future has driven them to wanton destruction.
So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone. That's awful.
The Keves and Agnus of today are founded upon mutual trust and respect. At least that is the mood we try to foster. But the reality is that not all of us can readily accept these changes.
The recent outburst was just an act of passion. But if like-minded people were to congregate,
They may gain enough momentum to pose a legitimate threat, is that it? So they're the ones who have incited the latest uproar, I take it.
We might have to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Minanabite, what make worst case so bad?
He means there could be an attack on the Queen's life.
That worse than worst case?
that's one of the reasons. But we simply can't afford to leave this be. I don't believe they truly want to oppose us. Rather, they feel they are at an impasse. One cannot so easily change their way of life or how they view the world.
Perhaps I ought to assert my authority as queen after all, and...
No. If you lock horns with them now, it's very possible they will shut you out completely. I would rather have you prepare to welcome them in with open arms.
That's incredibly kind of you.
So, where do we find these troublemakers?
It seems they're lying low at Hovering Reef 6.
Seriously? That's right next to the castle.
Oh, different rebel group.
Presumably they approached under the guise of their fellow Agnian soldiers. The castle isn't on particularly high alert, so it makes sense that they wouldn't arouse too much suspicion.
Yes, as sad as it is. I hear they're pooling their forces. You'd best be on your guard.
Fear not. I am no stranger to battle. And besides, look at my entourage.
You shouldn't have to get used to this. Experience can make a person stronger, it's true. But it can't take away one's pain. That goes for queens too, you know.
The mood's turned dark all of a sudden.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, Nia.
Take care, you guys.
No, Nia, just talk normal. Please. I love it. Oh. Oh, jeez. I fell. Alrighty. Well, looks like we can just go right here and then connect right there, so... Luckily, I've taken care of Diabolical Rindolph here. Good, good. Alrighty, well, yeah, I thought these were going to be those characters in the castle that are to the right there, but it doesn't seem like that's the case, actually. Oh, wait, this is the way I need to go down. Oh, wrong way then.
Take the fast way.
Oh well, it's fine. We can just walk up here and we'll be good. Phew. Yeah, I thought we were gonna go take out the rebel group because I haven't completely explored that castle yet, and there is a unique monster over there, but it's like level 80 something, I think. So that's something. I'll probably do the like bonus level up thing sometime soon because I do need to get to a fairly high level if I'm gonna take out some of these.
Don't do anything stupid, Melia.
Nor should you, Lance.
Damn, when did you get so comfortable with the queen that you can just tell her not to do anything stupid? But yeah, I'll probably level up so I can take out some of the higher level unique monsters soon. I just wanted to get as many of the quests done as possible, basically. So...
Agni and Autolevs.
They've hauled those things out here. Can't catch a break, can we? As Lady Nia informed us, we should expect them to be hiding in an ambush somewhere on this island. I must remind you that we are only here to negotiate. If possible, I would like to avoid combat.
Sure, but what if they're the ones to come at us first?
Then suppress them at once. We could even disable their levnesses, so that they have nothing with which to fight back.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask for a while now. You really know how to handle yourself in a scrap, don't you?
Yes. I'm no stranger to the field of battle. Nor is this the first attempt on my life.
What? Even though you're the queen?
Precisely because I am the queen. Is it really so strange for nobles to be acquainted with violence? There was even an assassin within my family once.
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't bring back painful memories for you.
Please, it's perfectly fine. Many are the things that have shaped me into who I am today. Learning to accept my weaknesses, understanding each other's differences, opening one's heart to others.
You must have been in some real good company to learn all that.
Oh, she was.
Perhaps, yes. Back when I was young and naive, my companions taught me some invaluable lessons.
And you took those lessons to heart. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen.
Though times may change, their teachings will never fade, which is why I still believe. I believe that our last breaths should not be those of despair.
Your curls are so crazy. Those are quite some curls. Okay, these are level 80 enemies, but it seems like I can avoid them for the most
We
part.
should talk to those people.
What people? What people are you talking about? I hope you weren't talking about the level 80 Autolevs, because no, I'm not talking to them, Melia. I'm sorry. Hate it for you. Alrighty, so down here. You might just be pointing me towards the quest objective or something. Hello.
Hello? Nobody at home?
Don't move!
Annihilationist.
Melia.
I'll handle this. My name is Melia Antiqua. I wish only to speak with you.
Speak with us? Rip us to shreds, more like, Queen of Keves?
You are the ringleader, are you? State your name.
It's interesting that you say Antiqua. I maybe I'm just misremembering, but I distinctly remember it being Antiqua was your name. I thought that's how they pronounced it in Xenoblade 1, but maybe it's changed.
And why should I tell you? The world I once knew is gone. They told us defeating Keves was the only way for us to be saved. It was the right thing to do, the just thing to do, and I believed it. Do you realize how many of my friends died in pursuit of that dream? You think I can just tell them, yeah, sorry guys, you died for nothing?
He's lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him.
Whoa, it's crazy. Mio turned into a shield.
But Melia told us she'd handle this.
You ruined it! You joined forces with the Agnian Queen, and you drilled these notions into our heads! You take away our friends, then sully our reasons to live. My friends died that day, but you've killed them all over again!
And that's why you've decided to destroy everything.
That's right. We don't need a shitty world like this anyway.
Is that all?
I told you to stay where you are!
Melia!
Hey! What are you trying to pull?
I could ask you the same thing. Why do you hesitate? You could attack me right now.
Shut up!
You have no desire to destroy anything. You are simply trying to get by in a world where nothing makes sense anymore. And that's why I'm here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Alright, guess I'm gonna have to kick your ass. Alright. I'm pulling out the sword. I'm sorry about this. Can't go easy on you, just like Noah said. And bop. It's funny every time.
Fire and ash! So that's how it is. That's how you look down at us.
Sorry?
I know all about you. You queens live longer than any of us could ever dream. You aren't like us, are you? That's how you can just sit on your thrones, toying with our lives like...
She is like us. If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same.
Mio.
That's why she came all this way to hear your story. She wants to know more about you. She wants to share her time with you.
What? Yeah, right. Our lives are like the blink of an eye to her ilk.
Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive.
That's enough, Mio. I see now how you feel about all this.
Mate, have you been making that speech to the Kevesi officers too? Telling everyone that Melia is different to everyone else?
You bet I did. She's so far up herself it makes me sick.
If anyone's warped, distorted here, it's you.
Then what am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to take my rage out on? Tell me the truth. Right now. The pure, unadulterated truth.
That I cannot tell you. The answer lies in you, and you alone. You must have realized by now. There is no weight to the truth of another, if you cannot judge it for yourself. If you must have an object of hatred in order to live your life, then let it be me. But promise me that someday you'll live for the things that truly have worth, just as you and your comrades in arms once did.
It's already too late. I can't go back. Not after what I've done.
I highly doubt that. You are still breathing, are you not?
Are you all right?
I told you. I am no stranger to battle. Besides, I could not tolerate simply watching from the sidelines.
Melia.
Their sadness, frustration, anger. I shall never forget these feelings. Come. Let us proceed to the next location.
This was the final location, actually. I'm very, very interested in seeing what Nia's quest looks like. Despite a minor scuffle, Melia was able to open a dialogue with the Agnian rebel force. She persuaded them of the importance of mutual survival.
Let's head back to the castle.
Alrighty. Let's get back over there and wrap up this quest. And then I guess next time we'll be doing Nia's quest. Because I do believe that is it. Yep. The only quest we have left is Nia's Ascension quest. So we'll be taking care of that next time, as well as some of the crazy uniques and everything, and we'll also probably catch up on our dialogue
Your
next time
Majesty.
as well.
You've returned.
I trust it's been quiet in my absence.
Yes.
I see that you have calmed down.
Yes, I have realized. However fervent my loyalty, if I am ever the source of Her Highness's anguish, it does no good.
You think too deeply, Isel. 'Tis your mind's fiction.
Ah, I will rectify that.
I am sure you will.
How was your trip? And what of the world?
Mankind's follies. People never learn. Whatever the passage of fate may bring, we must never lose the spirit of defiance, lest we submit to injustice, as we once did.
Again. Why does she look so sad?
My friends and I, we fought hard for all this. We staked our lives on this future. And if there's a chance to keep it that way, I too will be happy. to sacrifice myself for this world.
Snuff that for a laugh. I hate that. You're the important one here.
Pardon?
It's true. It's something I noticed before. As befits a queen, you're always thinking about your subjects. But who thinks about what's best for you?
Seeing you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's too sad to think about. Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Yeah, think about how much you always think of us. It's only fair if you let us do the same for you.
I am speechless.
Melia, you are needed in this world. But you weren't born solely for the world's sake.
That may be so. However,
If you permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. Not because you are our queen, but because we're travelers in the here and now. So we should live together.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia.
Look at them all.
Alongside you all is the best.
Oh no.
yes. You are right. How funny. Though wisdom is said to come with age, still you all seem to teach me so much. If some things elude my grasp, your words show me that there is more to life. They guide me when I run astray, again and again. How fortunate I am to have you.
Now that's more like it, girl.
Melia, thank you. Thank you for always having believed in us.
That's one thing I would never doubt. Now we embark on our quests to create the future.
Yes, it's ours.
So that song is from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and it's probably one of my favorite songs from the game. But there's something interesting about that I need to check. Oh my god. I can't believe they did Melia like that. So the name of that song, I just wanted to confirm, because once again, that is one of my favorite songs. I'm like, am I misremembering? Is that actually the song they used? That song is called Shulk and Fiora. And Fiora, spoilers for Xenoblade Chronicles 1, obviously. Fiora is the one that Shulk chose instead of Melia. Shulk is Melia's love that she never got, and he chose Fiora instead, for reasons that I won't go into. And they used Shulk and Fiora's song for your Ascension quest in Xenoblade 3. Oh my god. I'm going to reiterate something that has been said by the person that I watched play Xenoblade Chronicles, Chugga Conroy. Poor Melia. Poor Melia. I mean, it's a fantastic song, and it's definitely one of the most memorable ones from that game for me, but it's just hilarious that your song is the song of... Oh god, let's not even talk about it anymore. That's just hilarious. Poor Melia. Alrighty, well, let's just set everybody to max level. Level up all. Boom. Everybody is now level 95. So that is fantastic. So that's the max level we can go to with this method. I'm now level to fight... I'm now the proper level to fight most of the enemies that I would want to fight. So we are good to go there, and I'll probably be killing some more unique monsters off screen. And next time we'll tackle that dungeon we will do Nia's quests. We will read up on our dialogue that I've taken pictures of and everything, and I'll probably do another sweep of the colonies to make sure I grabbed everything too. So, hope you've enjoyed, and next time I'll see you for some more.